sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. The next swing into this game is part of their continuing road trip. And McBride gets it to go. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations. And sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
New York with the ball. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Eason. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Avdia. Here's McBride. Dimes gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Turner. New York again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Inside. Back to Eason. Anunoby has the open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Edwards, no good. Outside, Avdia. There's a screen. Pass to Dimes. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the dunk by Eason.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Pass to Dimes. Now, Alexander Walker. And here's Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Middleton looking it over. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. New York needs to get off the shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
The Warriors leading. Over in the corner, Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Knicks making a switch here. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmes, that's a screen. So they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Moody's shot is off. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-6 run. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Over Thomas. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors trailed by 4. It's Thomas on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Thomas defending. James, no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Right side, Thomas. Pass to Moody. 5 on the clock. Down low. And he can't jam it through. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks.
New York, 16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Now Moody, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. For 3, Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 8.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Thomas a screen. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. McBride's shot is off. New York leading by 8. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
New York moving it around. They set the pick. Here's Edwards.
Oh my
great!
goodness! That was special. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Warriors trailed by 11. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And the Warriors miss again. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Edwards, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Avdia. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly pushed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Anthony Edwards.
And Shepherd is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Here's Alexander Walker, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. McBride. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Avdia with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And we'll see Moses Moody go to the line here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Edwards. Now Whitmore. Here's Shepherd. A three-pointer off the mark. Alexander Walker with the ball. Outside, Avdia. Here's Moody. The rebound by Shepherd. The Knicks leading by 8. Out to Edwards. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shepherd. The three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Timeout.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making some substitutions here. Warriors trailed by 11. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Capella. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Alexander Walker. Now McBride. Clock at 4. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot falls short this time. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
New York on D. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Off with the layup. Here's McBride. Misses the three.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. McBride on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the three. Here's Dimes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Eason. He's got 5. Bounce pass, Porzingis. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And here's Edwards from the arc. Inside. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's stolen by Eason. And he converts the layup. Eason's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's McBride. They can't stop the run with that one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
A steal. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's good.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
On the wing, Turner.
I got him.
Edwards with the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group in for the Knicks. Out left to the wing. Here's Dimes. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Dimes.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 20. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by New York. Down low. Second chance shot. Outside Avdia. Pass to Dimes. Back to Avdia. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Shepard with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Shepard, that's good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Back to Avdia. From 11 feet away. Knicks with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Back to Whitmore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Moody.
Team foul.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
New York takes timeout. So both teams making some changes here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. In the corner, it's Capella. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For 3, Middleton. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Off target from outside. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Capella. Nothing on the board. Back to Thomas. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the word is they challenged each other, guys. I mean, each and every one of them to improve their free throw shooting in the offseason. Held each other accountable in that area. And now you see the results individually and as a whole.
And here's James outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's good. Moody's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Chris Middleton is a bad, bad man. Loves giving it to the defense.
Pass to Williams. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks.
58.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On offense, here are the Warriors. Pass to Porzingis. 3-pointer. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. The shot misses. Takes a step back. No coverage, puts it up. And it's good for two. Avdiyev got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. They set the pick. Here's Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
So both teams changing it up here. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
McBride with the ball. Shot clock at 3. Here's Avdiyev. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shepard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Porzingis. Over Bryant. Misses off the left iron. Picked off in midair. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. It's stolen by Shepard. Goes up. And finished off by Shepard.
And when Shepard is on offensively, he is dangerous, capable of being very efficient on the floor.
Back to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Outside Thomas. Pass to McBride. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Avdiyev. And stolen by Anunoby. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And the shot is... good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Timeout called the Warriors. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Traore. In the corner, Bradley with it. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes with the steal. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's New York.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Traore. And the Warriors miss again. Stolen. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goes up on the wing. Second shot opportunity.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for